YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy Phenom coming at y'all with another video. PlayStation fanboys tell Xbox gamers that Xbox is going out of business, that they ain't launching no more consoles, that they closing the shop, that they are just solely a third party company. Well, Sarah Bond got some interesting news for you fuck niggas. Alright. Make sure you like, share, subscribe if you're new. We at 96 subs, four away from 100. Get me to 100 subs. I'm gonna do a giveaway. I appreciate everybody, man. Smash the like button. Let's see if we can get 10 likes on this. I'm gonna show this Sarah Bond joint explaining about Xbox Next Move, and then I'm gonna play a podcast on my boy's show from a few days ago. It should be an interesting treat for y'all, man. Watch these niggas eat crow. Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
At Xbox, our vision is for you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories. I am thrilled to share we've established a strategic multi-year partnership with AMD to co-engineer silicon across a portfolio of devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles, in your living room and in your hands. Together with AMD, we are advancing the state of art in gaming silicon to deliver the next generation of graphics innovation to unlock a deeper level of visual quality and immersive gameplay and player experiences enhanced with the power of AI, all while maintaining compatibility with your existing library of Xbox games. This is all about building you a gaming platform that's always with you, so you can play the games you want across devices anywhere you want, delivering you an Xbox experience not locked to a single store or tied to one device. That's why we're working closely with the Windows team to ensure that Windows is the #1 platform for gaming. The next generation of Xbox is coming to life, and this is just the beginning. We can't wait to show you what's next.
All right, man. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm about to play this podcast for you boys. Let's get to 100 subs, roll to 100, then we can go roll to 200, man. Listen to these PlayStation fanboys lie through the teeth of their horse mouths talking about the Xbox going out of business. They fail to realize and understand that Xbox actually taking over gaming. Fuck with y'all, boys.
That nigga voted for Trump. Damn, we gotta hear your
How I
politics.
sound now? How I sound now?
We gotta hear your
Well, my
politics.
good now.
Yeah,
Well, my good now. Switch.
Why Ridge at? He got his homie in here today.
Wait, well, hey, Free now. Ben Elder, you said you switched, right? I had a question. So did you listen to
What's
anything we
good?
said? Have you learned anything? Or you think you niggas still think you got still
Nope.
in here? You think you come back year
Man,
25?
you niggas got trauma. You niggas ain't said nothing.
What's the trouble we have? Winning?
You niggas ain't
You
said
niggas
shit.
tired of winning. You niggas are so winners, y'all. Alright, why we still winners, man? What we tired about? What's wrong?
Niggas ain't said nothing, man.
Hey, slap the like, but
Come
you
on,
we ain't say nothing. What you talking about? They saying hurt your feelings? You don't feel like you think you right? I don't know you think you right, nigga.
Nah, I think everybody just got. I think y'all just thinking that niggas capping for this rod. Like,
So
like you niggas ain't just. Like you niggas ain't
It's
just
a
bought
PC?
a portable pocket pussy piece, PlayStation portable pocket pussy. Like, what are you doing?
You mean the #1 selling accessory in the world?
One's for one for my
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's what I'm
console,
saying.
one's a PC. Two different things.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
One's a
saying what's wrong
console.
with the ROG Ally? What's
That is
wrong with it?
$900 for my console game.
Yeah, but you don't see us capping for that either.
But
For
no,
the
we
portal.
could. If play my console games. That shit did $900 to play my console games, nigga. Alright,
Yep.
alright, that's the problem. Huh?
Yep, my portal play by console games. That goddamn handheld, that ROG Ally X bullshit. Don't play your console game.
Yeah, so
And it's only $200. It's only $200.
Yeah, that's a big
Yeah.
difference.
yeah,
The other one, $900,000.
yeah. Do you see?
So the ROG Ally more like a Steam Deck and all that shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a PC.
The ROG Ally until now.
It is a fucking Steam Deck. For same shit.
Damn,
nigga.
all they did Bruh, all they did was put the Xbox
button on
that
it.
motherfucker. That's all they did.
And put a cut-down version of Windows on it with that new Xbox app shit with the graphic user interface where it's going to be the same across everything.
They put an overlay on it. That's all. It's an overlay.
Yeah.
Let's see how it all play out when it release.
Hey, go back and read the article when they did it. They said this when they updated the Xbox app. They talked about it, that you can integrate all your launchers in one place, so that instead of going back to your home and then, clicking on Battlefield, whatever game, you can just do it right from there and it'll launch the game. That's all it is. It's just shortcuts.
Yeah.
The problem I have is they had a native Xbox handheld they were working on. They canceled that bitch to focus on this ROG Ally X. And my whole
Because
thing
it was
is
cheaper. It's cheaper.
Yeah, I know. And here's the thing. They didn't spend any money making it because it's a Asus product. It's a Asus ROG Ally. It's just they partnered where they put a fucking button on it. And my thing is, and then they're gonna update the software for all the other ROG Allies that's out there in the world. That's gonna allow you to do the same shit. So my thing is, you cancel my handheld to focus on somebody else's handheld. That's telling me you gonna cancel my fucking next generation console to focus on somebody else's shit. That's basically what they're saying.
Or is Xbox and PlayStation not focused on MAU?
Dude, they focused on I know PlayStation focused on selling consoles and games and MAUs and VR and everything else.
Monthly active users like Microsoft is. They still care about the sales. That's different.
PlayStation ain't out here saying everything is a PlayStation.
Yeah,
they're not out here trying to.
They're not putting everything on a service and saying monthly active users is the only thing that matters. That's the difference.
Yeah. Exactly.
They still trying to sell you a console.
Meanwhile,
they have always focused on monthly active users.
They always say that.
The games they put out, they've always had that. They've always put out. We have 110 million monthly active users on the PlayStation. They've always given that shit. This isn't anything new.
So MAU is important to Xbox and PlayStation, right or wrong?
It's always been, but the difference is Xbox solely focused on that and said, "Don't buy the console." They told you that.
No, he hold on. I got him. Here's the thing. Yes, they're focused on MAUs. Now, here's the thing. Only PlayStation got the MAUs. Xbox ain't got the MAUs. And the reason they ain't got the MAUs, didn't we just come out? Game Pass been out since, 2016? And that motherfucker still ain't at 50 million? And they were supposed to be at 50 million last year? Mm-hmm. Remember the email leak said if they don't hit the benchmarks, they're going to cancel shop. They're going to close up shop. Mm-hmm. That's what Satya and Phil said. Mm-hmm. That's not what I said. Mm-hmm. But y'all act like, it's okay because... Well, the biggest problem I have is why y'all defending the indefensible so much?
And they don't defend the goddamn stuff.
I don't understand that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't understand it.
I'm just saying, bro, they're not going to... Bro, if you can't stop selling the console.
Why can't they?
You're talking about 20 plus... Because it's part of Game Pass. It's how the shit fucking works.
More to make it than they are... That's the thing. They're only making so few.
Oh, hold on.
It's cost so much. It's going to be... It's just flip-flopped, and the bean counter is going to be like, we can't do this anymore.
They don't even sell them in the stores.
You can't find it. You can't find it at
They don't even sell them in the stores anymore.
Yeah,
you can only buy them online. What you said? Telling you?
They scaling back.
Scaling back. This nigga.
You prove them wrong.
That means it's gone.
No, PlayStation is ramping up while Xbox is scaling back. You proving the point.
Yeah, but look, at the same time, they scaling up with games. So, you know what I'm saying?
What?
It's pros and cons.
Because they're a third-party publisher. They're just like EA and Ubisoft.
Why y'all still crying about it? We getting games, bro. Come on.
But we getting games at PlayStation. That's the point, brother. What are you talking about?
Those games is already killing me, Nico.
We still getting games at PlayStation. Look at Z background. What are you always crying about PlayStation, but look at Z background. We stay getting games. What are you talking about?
The same way, nigga. What are you talking about?
I got a question for y'all.
Oh man.
They want to sell Game Pass so bad, right? So if they stop making consoles, how they gonna sell Game Pass?
They got
Niggas is
Game Pass is everywhere.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Hey, bro.
If they want to sell Game Pass, if they stop making consoles, how they gonna sell Game Pass?
Now everybody has a console. Wait, now everybody has a console.
You don't need a console to have Game Pass. What are you talking
on
about?
On my TV, fool. On my TV, fool.
And PC
we talking
and everywhere else. They don't care where you buy it at.
They got more
at that point.
They got more subscriptions outside of PC.
Yeah, on PC. That's why the PC Game Pass is where you get the deals. You don't get deals on console. You get
There's
them on
more
PC.
PC Game Pass subscriber than it is Xbox.
Yeah, that's
console.
a fact. That's why it's cheaper, and you get the. That's just come on now.
And that's why I said
Nico, it's better that you just stick to defending Nintendo, Nico. Don't even do it with the Xbox, man.
No, y'all not thinking right.
Every time you say scaling back,
He said, y'all dating the wrong type of women. Y'all dating the wrong type of women.
Like the Steam Deck, bro.
He said, y'all dating the wrong type of women.
From Valve.com.
Oh, man. Hey, yo, he's the wrong
y'all
women.
niggas tripping.
You want your Xbox?
Y'all not thinking right.
Microsoft.com. That's all I'm saying.
They not thinking right.
Hey,
Nico, if your girl says she was gonna scale back on the pussy,
they're going third party.
What you mean? Hold up.
if your girl says she was gonna scale back on the pussy,
Nico, if they're going third party publisher. Then you don't need a console at all because you're a third-party publisher. You make it off the game sales.
How do you sell Game Pass?
It's the fact.
listen,
The console is the number one way to sell Game Pass.
listen.
No, they make more off PC.
They got
But
They make more putting their games on PC. I guarantee you.
But it goes together, though.
Guys don't buy games.
They only have 30-some million Xbox consoles that sold.
Bro, the number one goal is to grow the Game Pass numbers.
They got more numbers.
Grow the numbers by stopping selling consoles.
Hey, bro.
You gotta be in the household.
Hey, listen to me. They have more subscriptions outside of the console, my nigga. And now everybody has a
guess
console
what?
has Game
When they
Pass.
drop the console, then they can put a pared down version of Game Pass on the Switch and PlayStation, and they'll have way more subscribers. That's the whole point. They're going third party. They don't give a fuck about you anymore.
Yeah.
Listen, have you ever wondered why, like, on PC it's much lower? Game Pass is much lower on PC than it is on console. They actually raised the price on console. It's a reason why they did that, because they had to make up the difference because wasn't nobody buying consoles. They had to raise the price. They had to make up the difference. Wasn't nobody buying no consoles. Nobody.
Well, I got to pay the bills to this whole.
So they had to raise the price, and they gonna raise the motherfucker again. That's the crazy thing. They gonna raise it again.
I understand that.
I got to pay the bills. W Game said, got a question for Nico. What gamer is going to diss the Series X to stream their PC version of COD against the PC players on the Rogue Island? That's a good question. I got the game natively on my console, but I'm gonna stream it, and I got latency also because I play online. Like, it makes zero fucking sense. We got another bill here. Cybo said next Xbox might be a TCL TV price. So that's an Xbox. And he said this fake Xbox handheld but not cost more than the PS5 Pro. I guarantee you that they gonna cost more than that.
Yeah, it's gonna cost more.
But no,
I don't mean to change the subject. Invincible versus Xbox exclusive, I think. I didn't see it on PlayStation. You know how PlayStation.
No. It's a more complex.